Hello friends, welcome to the video lecture series of Engineering Mathematics 3. In particular, linear differential equation with constant coefficients. In previous MCQ video, we discussed how to find out complementary factor, particular integral, and how to solve the differential equation. And those were linear differential equation with constant coefficients. Now in this video, we are going to discuss Cauchy's differential equation, Legender's differential equation, the solution of differential equation by variation of parameter method. On this type, one problem each will be asked in the examination. One problem on variation of parameter method, one sum on Cauchy's differential equation, one sum on Legender's differential equation, and one on symmetric simultaneous differential equation. Now let us start with the method of variation of parameters. Here the linear differential equation is given, and using method of variation of parameter, we are going to solve the differential equation. This method of variation of parameter, here complementary factor we have to find, which we have discussed earlier, and the particular integral we have to set using complementary factor. And you are aware that the complementary factor plus particular integral is the general solution of the differential equation. Now, the second order differential equation we are going to study only. From the examination point of view, the second order differential equation is important. That's why second order differential equation we are discussing, and we are solving second order differential equation using variation of parameter method. Now this is the differential equation of order 2. a1 d2y by dx square plus b1 dy by dx plus c1y equals x, and this uppercase letter x is a function of small x. The complementary factor is c1y1 plus c2y2, and particular integral we have to set uy1 plus vy2. In short, c1 and c2 are replaced by u and v. So indirectly, we are going to use complementary factor to find particular integral. The formula for finding value of u is integral minus y2x by w, and this we have to integrate with x. And we how do I get integration of y1 x by w, and we have to integrate with respect to x. So what is w? W is y1 y2 dash minus y1 dash y2. This is called the Wronskian function. The w is also required here. So how do you get y1 y2? Y1 is a simple coefficient of c1 and y2 is coefficient of c2. So first of all, we have to find out the complementary factor for this. How the question will be asked in the examination. How the multiple choice question will be asked in the examination. See, first question, MCQ. In the solution of differential equation is given if complementary factor is c1 cos 2x plus c2 sin 2x and particular integral is u cos 2x plus v sin 2x, then the value of v is dash dash, means value of v is asked to find. So what is formula for v? So first of all, what is y1 and y2? So y1 is what? y1 is coefficient of c1. Coefficient of c1 is y1 and y2 is coefficient of c2. This is coefficient of c2. Now once you get value of y1 and y2, so find value of y1 dash. Derivative of y1 dash means derivative of y1. Derivative of y1 is what? Minus 2 sin 2x. This elementary derivatives must be known to you. y2 dash means derivative of y2 with respect to x is what? Cos 2x into 2. So once we get y1 dash and y2 dash, so find value of w, because w is required. When you find value of u and v, w is required. The w is what? y1 y2 dash y1. This is y1 y2 dash 2 cos 2x minus y1 dash minus 2 sin 2x y1 dash y2 is sin 2x. Now try to simplify it. So what is value of w? Cos is cos square, this 2 is common, cos square 2x, this minus plus 2 is common, therefore sin into sin is sin square 2x. Here the sin square 2x plus cos square 2x is 1, therefore 2 into 1 is equal to 2. This is the value of w. The w may be asked in the examination as an MCQ. Now, what is asked to find? Value of v is asked to find. V is what? What is the formula for v? Integral y1 into x by w. X is right hand side of the standard linear differential equation. The right hand side is 2x here. The integral of y1 is cos 2x. See? Capital X is sec 2x, right hand side of the standard linear differential equation. This divided by w. W is what? 2. So putting value of y1, x and w, next step, this cos and sec will be 1 because sec is what? 1 by cos. Sec is 1 by cos, therefore cos 2x into sec 2x is 1, and integral of this constant 1 by 2 is constant multiplied by variable, means 1 by 2x. Integration of 1 by 2 is 1 by 2 multiplied by x. Integration of constant is that constant multiplied by variable x. So this is the value of v2. Okay, this is the correct answer we have to choose from the given options. I have not written here options, in order to save time. I have not written the 4 options. This will be one of the correct options. Next problem, same thing. In solution of differential equation, this is given. Complementary factor is given. Particular integral in terms of u and v is given here. Then value of u is asked to find. Value of u is asked. The write down formula for u, or before that, what is value of y1? Y1 is e to the power minus 2x, coefficient of c1. Y2 is coefficient of c2. Take derivative because y1 dash and y2 dash are required for w. Derivative of e to the power minus 2x, e to the power minus 2x multiplied by minus 2. y2 dash, derivative of e to the power minus x is e to the power minus x, and derivative of minus x minus 1 we have to write in the multiplication. Then I am going to find out w. W is what? y1, y2 dash, y1 into this. This is y1. Just cross multiply. Minus e to the power minus x minus y1 dash into y2. Now try to simplify it. E to the power minus 2x multiplied by e to the power minus x is e to the power minus 2x minus x means e to the power minus 3x by law of indices. E to the power minus 3x is there. This minus minus plus 2 times e to the power minus 3x again, and 2 e to the power minus 3x minus e to the power minus 3x, 2 e to the power minus 3x minus 1 e to the power minus 3x means 2 e to the power minus 3x. 2 into e to the power minus 3x. This is the value of w. Okay, this value of w may be asked as an MCQ. But here in this problem, the u is asked. So what is formula for u? Formula for u is minus of y2 x by w. Now, minus is outside, y2 is e to the power minus x. Capital X is right hand side. What is the right hand side here? Sine of e to the power, sine e power x. and we are integrating with respect to x, and w is e to the power minus 3x. Okay, w equals this minus of e to the power minus 3x, it will jump in the numerator, it will be e to the power 3x, and e to the power minus 3x into e to the power minus x is what? E to the power 2x. So I am writing here e to the power 2x into sine of e to the power x. Okay, we don't have sufficient space here, I am writing step directly. Now how do you integrate it? How do you integrate it? The integration I am doing here is what? Here I am going to integrate it. Sine minus of e to the power x into e to the power x sine of e to the power x. Yes, what did I do here? Sine of e to the power 2x, I split it like this, e raised to x into e raised to x. But argument of sine is e to the power x. If argument of sine is other than x, try to substitute that argument is equal to t. What I am going to substitute, what I am going to do, I am putting e to the power x equal to t. Then take derivative of this e to the power x dx equal to dt. Means here, after this step I am writing here minus of integral e power x dx means dt. This e raised to x is t and sine of t. E power x dx is dt, e raised to x is t, and sine of e raised to x is t. T sine t will remain. Now use integration by part and try to get the integration. What is integration by part? Generalized by part I am using. First function, integral of sine is minus cos t minus derivative of t is 1 and integral of minus cos t is what? Minus sine t. And finally, you have to put the value of t. This minus you can take inside, minus minus plus, and I am putting value of t also. T is e to the power x cos of e to the power t. This minus and this minus will be minus sine of t means e raised to power x. So I am going to repeat this once again on the separate sheet. See what we are going to find. Integral of e to the power 2x multiplied by sine of e to the power x. This integral I want. Separately integration I am going to do. Now this integral I am going to consider here separately and I am going to solve this integral. Okay, this is u. U I am going to solve separately. This e raised to power 2x can be written as e raised to power x sine e to the power x and e to the power x again. What did I do here? E raised to power 2x I have splitted in this way. E raised to x into e raised to x is e raised to 2x. But the argument of sine is e to the power x. So what I am going to do? I am substituting e to the power x equal to t. When you substitute anything while solving integral, then take its derivative. Derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x dx and derivative of this is e to the power dt. Now this will be e raised to power t x is t. This is sine of t and e raised to x dx is what? Dt. Now this integral you can solve. Use integration by part because we have product of two functions. Now variable is t. To use integration by part, I am using generalized integration by part here because first function is algebraic function. The generalized by part is recommended. The generalized by part is try to understand first function. Integral of second function I am writing in the bracket. Integral of sine is minus cos. In generalized by part, by default minus sine for second term. Now from first term remaining terms I will be getting derivative of t is with respect to t is 1 and integration of this bracket is integration of minus cos t is minus sin t. Now, third term I will not get, because if you take derivative of 1, it will be 0, the series will be terminated. Now, finally, put value of t. T is what? E to the power x cos e to the power x minus minus plus sin e to the power x. So this is value of u. See, here in u, minus is outside, I am putting here minus. This minus is outside, it will be plus and minus. So this is value of u. Here, the value of v may be asked in the examination. So for v, which formula get used? Y1 into capital X by W. And this value may be asked in the examination, but this is for u. Here I have written value of v question mark, and the value of v will be what? Minus cos e to the power x. Okay, this part for u. Here also in this problem, we have been asked to find out value of v. U is not asked, but u may be asked in the examination. The value of u question mark and value of u will be this. Okay, so you have to find out the value of u. Okay, this is for you. This is for your homework. U I found and v for you. Now, next problem. In solution of this differential equation, complementary factor is given, particular integral is given, the value of v we have to find. As we have done previously, so write down value of y1 is coefficient of c1, y2 is coefficient of c2. Then take its derivative, y1 dash, derivative of e to the power x is e to the power x, derivative of e to the power minus x is minus e to the power minus x. Find value of w is what? Y1 into y2 dash, y1 in bracket, y2 dash in bracket, minus y1 dash e to the power x into e to the power minus x in this way. Now, this is equal to e to the power x multiplied by e to the power minus x, e to the power 0, and e to the power 0 is 1, minus 1 will remain. And here e to the power x plus minus x means e to the power 0 is 1, here 1 will remain. The value of w is minus 2. So now try to find out value of what is asked to find. Value of v is asked to find. Now I am going to find out value of v. What is the formula for v? Formula for v is integral y1 into capital X by w. Then y1 is e to the power x. This capital X is 1 plus e to the power x raised to minus 2. This divided by w. W is minus 2 here. Now v is equal to integral e to the power x by 1 plus e to the power x power 2. What I have done here, this term I brought in the denominator. This raised to minus 2 means 1 by 1 plus e to the power x raised to 2. Minus 1 by 2 I am taking outside. Now, this integral, this value of v, I am going to solve separately because we don't have sufficient space here. Yes, value of v, I am going to solve on the separate sheet here. The sheet I have taken, v equals minus 1 by 2 e to the power x by 1 plus e to the power x whole square. So if you look at this integral, then derivative of e to the power x is present in the numerator. So what I am going to do, substitute e to the power x equal to t. The derivative of x, e to the power x is e to the power x into dx, derivative of t is dt. This becomes e raised to x dx is dt, and 1 plus e to the power x or 1 plus t I am writing here. Now the integration of this becomes simple. Yes, integral of 1 by t square is minus 1 by t. Integral of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x with respect to x. Integral of 1 by y square with respect to y is minus 1 by y. Because all this t, x and y are linear factor, the 1 plus t is linear factor, therefore integration I am writing directly. The integral of minus 1 by t square or minus 1 by 1 plus t square is minus 1 by 1 plus t. Okay, like this. This integral of t raised to power n is t to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1, like that. Now this minus plus. Finally, I am putting value of t, and t is what? E to the power x. So this is value of v. The value of v we have obtained. This will be the correct answer for this MCQ. Okay, this is little bit lengthy. The value of v we found. Now in this problem, value of u you have to find. This is for your homework. And what will be the value of u? Value of u will be 1 by 2 in bracket 1 plus e to the power x raised to minus 1. For raised to minus 1 means what? 1 by 1 plus x. 1 by 1 plus e to the power x. Okay, raised to power minus 1 means like this. 1 plus e to the power minus x raised to minus 1. The meaning of this is what? Now the fourth one. In solution of differential equation, complementary factor is given, particular integral is given, and the value of u is asked to find. The value of v, this is for you, this you have to do as homework. So as I said, write y1 is coefficient of c1, y2 is coefficient of c2, find y1 dash, y2 dash, because these values are required in w. Y2 dash is cos 2x into 2, w is equal to y1 into y2 dash, cross multiplication like that, 2 into cos square 2x directly writing, minus product of these two is minus 2 sin square 2x directly written, 2 is common, cos square 2x plus sin square 2x, minus minus become plus, and sin square plus cos square is 1, so 2 into 1 is equal to 2. This is value of w. Okay, value of w may be asked as an MCQ. Here we have been asked to find out value of u. So write down formula for u. Formula for u is minus y2x by w. What is value of y2? Minus I have written outside. What is value of y2? Sin 2x. What is x4? Sec square 2x is divided by w. W is 2. Now try to simplify this integral. This 1 by 2 I am taking outside. Here 4 by 2 I am taking outside, means 4 by 2 is 2. Directly writing here I am writing 4 by 2. Okay, in the next step I will write 2 in the numerator. Here sin 2x, I am going to simplify this integral. Sec square 2x means what? 1 by cos square 2x, like this. Sec square is minus 4 by 2 is minus 2. Sec square is 1 by cos square, and this cos square in this way I have written, cos into cos. Integral sin by cos is tan, and 1 by cos is sec 2x, and integral of tan into sec is sec. And when you take integration, so derivative of argument 2x we have to write in the denominator, and 2 gets cancelled, minus sec 2x is the value of u. Okay, here this formula we use, integral of sec x into tan x is sec x, but we have 2x Argument is 2x. Therefore, derivative of that argument we have to write in the denominator when you take integration. The same problem we are solving, only the y1, y2 values are being changed. That's all. Here the next problem now. What is y1? y1 is coefficient of c1. y2 is coefficient of c2. Take derivative 3 cos 3x, derivative of sine is cos and derivative of 3x is 3, that we have to write in the numerator when you take derivative. Now y2 dash, derivative of cos is minus sine and derivative of 3x is 3 I am writing here minus 3 sine 3x like that. Calculate value of w is y1 into y2 dash, sine into sine is sine square minus y1 dash into y2 is 3 cos square 3x. Here minus 3 is common, sine square 3x plus cos square 3x. W equals minus 3 into 1, because sine square plus cos square is 1. The value of W is minus 3. Now, what is asked? Value of U is asked. U equals formula minus y2 into right hand side of the differential equation is capital X divided by W. Put value of y2, minus I have taken outside, y2 is cos 3x and w is minus 3, dx, x, what is x? X is right hand side, means 1 by 1 plus sine 3x, like this. Now, if you look at this integral very carefully, minus minus plus 1 by 3. If you look at this function, so what is being observed here, the derivative of denominator is present in the numerator. See here, in this way, in integration, a is in the denominator and derivative of a is dA is present in the numerator. Then integration of total function is log of a. It's the same kind of situation is there. Derivative of 1 is 0, derivative of sine 3x is 3 cos 3x. The 3 I am going to adjust here. See, 3 I am going to adjust so as to repeat derivative of denominator into numerator. 3 I have adjusted. Now, the derivative of denominator is present in the numerator directly. This is 1 by 9, 3 into 3. Directly, integration of this function will be derivative of denominator is present in the numerator. Therefore, integration of total function will be log of denominator. In this way, we have found value of u and value of v you may find using formula for v, but value of v is little bit lengthy, integration is little bit lengthy. So those type of problems are less likely to be asked in the examination as an MCQ. Now, the same thing again. Only differential equations are being changed. The procedure is as it is. Complementary factor is given. So what is here? What is y1 and y2? y1 is e to the power minus 2x. y2 is coefficient of c2. y1 dash is derivative of e to the power minus 2x. y2 dash is derivative of e to the power minus 6. Now try to find w. W equals y1 into y2 dash e to the power minus 2x into e to the power minus 6 is directly writing e to the power minus 3x minus product of these two is y1 dash into y2. Product of these two is minus 2 e to the power minus 3x again. Then this I am writing here minus e to the power minus 3x minus minus plus 2 e to the power minus 3x, and 2 minus 1 is 1, means e to the power minus 3x. This is value of w. Okay, right from the beginning I am telling you value of w may be asked in examination as an MCQ. Now what is asked to find? Value of u is asked to find. U equals formula y2 into right hand side means capital X by w. You have to integrate with respect to x. This is the formula for u. Take minus outside, y2 is e to the power minus x. Capital X is right hand side, e to the power x here. W is what? E to the power minus 3x. Now u equals, minus is as it is, e to the power minus 3x will come in the numerator, then it will become like this, e to the power minus x, e to the power 3x, and e power x as it is. And by law of indices, e to the power minus x and e to the power 3x is what? E to the power 2x by law of indices. E power x as it is. Now this integration I am going to solve. Here the argument of e is e to the power x. In sine function, sine of e to the power x, the same thing we came across the same thing. There was sine of e to the power x. Here we have e power e to the power x. To substitute e to the power x equal to t, and derivative of e to the power x is e power x dx, and derivative of t is dt. So first of all, I am going to break like this. I am going to split e to the power 2x this way. What did I do here? E power x into e power x is e power 2x. Because e power x into dx is dt. Okay, see, I am putting e power x is t, e power x is t, and e power x dx is dt. Then use here generalized by part of integration minus integral of t to the power t is first function, integral of e power t minus derivative of t is 1, and integral of e power t is e power t. Okay, and derivative of 1 will be 0. It's generalized by part rule I am using. So u equals minus t e power t minus e power t. Now this minus you can distribute or you can keep as it is also. And finally, value of t I am putting. Finally, value of t I am putting in this. So this is the value of u. This minus sign you can bring inside of the bracket by multiplying this and this term by minus sign. So this is the value of u we found. So in this way, the value of u, value of v we have found for different situation or various differential equation. In examination, it is more likely that value of u or v may be asked in the examination. Coming to the next topic, that is Cauchy's differential equation. In short, I am going to tell you what are the Cauchy's differential equation. Okay, this is the general form of Cauchy's differential equation. A0 multiplied by x power n multiplied by nth derivative of y with respect to x plus a1 x power n minus 1 n minus 1th derivative of y with respect to x plus and so on a n minus 1 x power 1 dy by dx plus a n y equals function of x. Capital X is a function of x. All a0, a1, all a's are constant. So this Cauchy's differential equation, how do you solve? So we have to convert this Cauchy's differential equation into linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Using substitution, x e power z, x equal to e power z means z equal to log x. Okay, these two are same. And when you substitute this in Cauchy's differential equation, consequently x dy by dx must be replaced by d1 by x square d2y by dx square must be replaced by d1 minus 1 by x cube d cube y by dx cube must be replaced by d1 into d1 minus 1 into d1 minus 2y, where d1 is derivative of z. d1 is what? It is derivative of z. So instead of d1, the many authors are writing d also. Instead of d1, the many book writers, they are using d also. Okay, you please make clear this point. Now, in Cauchy's differential equation is how to identify whether it is a Cauchy's differential equation or not. In short, I tell you, roughly, power of x is n, power of d is n in first term, power of x is n minus 1, power of d is n minus 1, power of x is 1, power of d is 1, power of x is 0, power of d is 0. Means power of x in each and every term and power of d must be same, roughly. Okay, in this way you can recognize the given differential equation is Cauchy's differential equation or not. And these are the substitution. Okay, all these substitution may be asked as an MCQ. This general form may be asked as an MCQ. This substitution of Cauchy's differential equation may be asked as an MCQ. Okay, this conversion may be asked as an MCQ. Now, so we are going to solve more MCQs on Cauchy's differential equation. The next part is Legendre's differential equation. Yes, I tell you what is the difference between Legendre's differential equation and Cauchy's differential equation. Only in Legendre's differential equation, what happened? This x is replaced by ax plus b. That's all. X is replaced by ax plus b. X is replaced by ax plus b. If x is replaced by ax plus b, that differential equation will be called the Legendre's differential equation. Cauchy's differential equation is this one. MCQ I am going to read. Cauchy's differential equation x square d2y by dx square minus x dy by dx plus 4y equal to x cube. Is this Cauchy's differential equation? Yes, because the power of d is 2, power of x is 2, power of d is 1, power of x is 1, power of x is 0, power of d is 0, like that. Okay, on the left hand side only. What is the question? Cauchy's differential equation can be reduced to, or can be transformed to, or can be reduced to linear differential equation with constant coefficient as four options are given. 4 options are given to you, but those options I have not written to minimize the space. See, how to reduce this into linear differential equation? Cauchy's differential equations are reduced to linear differential equation. Here I have written using this substitution. See, x square d2y by dx square is replaced by d1 minus 1 y. See, x dy by dx is replaced by d1y plus 4y, and x cube. X is what? E raised to z. X is e raised to z. Therefore, x cube will be e raised to power 3z. Third power I have taken. Cube I have taken. If power of x is 4, then e raised to 4z. Power of x is 5. E raised to 5z. Like that. E raised to power 3z. Then take y common in the next step. I am taking y common. If you take y common, what will happen? As it is, only y common I have taken. Next step. d1 into d1 is d1 square. d1 into 1 is d1 minus d1 as it is plus 4 as it is, and this outside of the bracket pi as it is. Next step, d1 square minus d1 is minus 2d1 plus 4 y equal to e raised to power z, 3z. Okay, this is linear differential equation with constant coefficient, and this will be one of the MCQs. This will be one of the options. This will be one of the options given. So once again I repeat, D1 may be replaced by D also. Many book writers, they are using ddz derivative with respect to z as d, but I am using here d1. Is it? Now e power 3z, this is in terms of d1. So d1 square y means double derivative with respect to z, double derivative of y with respect to z, minus 2. d1 means ddz of y, 4y. So this may be given in the option. Either the meaning of these two are same. This may be given in the option and this may be given in the option, and these are the correct options on the same problem. In Cauchy's differential equation is transformed into linear differential equation with constant coefficient as. So what to do? Replace this by d1 minus 1y. See here, minus 5. X dy by dx is replaced by d1y. 5y as it is. X square. X is e raised to power z. X square will be e raised to 2z. Once again, x square is e raised to 2z. Log x is what? Z. Log x is z. Now take y common. I am writing directly here in the left hand side. d1 into d1 square. I have taken y common. d1 into 1, 5d1, y I have taken common plus 5. Now d1 square minus 5d1 minus 1d1 minus 6d1 plus 5y equal to right hand side. Now this may be given as a correct option, or d1 is derivative with respect to z. d1 square is double derivative with respect to z of y. d1 square y. 6 d1 y means d1 is derivative with respect to z of y. 5 into y equal to right hand side. Okay, this may be given as an option, or this may be given as an option. This is correct option. So same problem again. Cauchy's differential equation is transformed into linear differential equation with constant coefficient. 4 options are given. So this is replaced by d1 minus 1, d1 minus 2, x cube d cube y by dx. Yes, normally the second order Cauchy's differential equations are asked, but this is the single problem I am going to take for third order. But third order differential equations are less likely to be asked. Remember, as far as Cauchy's differential equation is concerned, x square d2y by dx square is d1 minus 1y, 2y, 6, x is e raised to power z, and 1 by x is e raised to minus z. X is e raised to z, therefore x power minus 1 is e power minus z. The x power minus 1 is 1 by x. 1 by x is e raised to minus z. Now take y. This y I have not written here. Now take y common. I am taking y common. Right hand side is as it is. See, e1 square minus d1. What I am going to do? This multiply by this. d1 minus 2 as it is. I have taken y common. 2d1 into d1 is 2d1 square. 2d1 into minus 1 is minus 2d1. plus 2 is as it is, and throughout I have taken I common. Yes, while taking y common, some multiplication also I performed. Right hand side is as it is. Product of these two bracket. d1 square multiplied by d1 is d1 cube. d1 square multiplied by this is minus 2 d1 square. Now is a term of minus d1. Minus d1 multiplied by d1 is minus d1 square. Minus d1 into minus 2 is plus 2d1. Product of these two brackets. 2d1 square as it is, minus 2d1 as it is, plus 2 as it is. Right hand side is as it is. Now highest order term is d1 cube minus 2d1 square, this term, and plus 2d1 square, this gets cancelled. 2d1 and minus 2d1 also getting cancelled. So what is remaining now? d1 cube minus d1 square plus 2 of y, right hand side is as it is. So this is the correct option you have to choose. Or the option may be like in terms of ddz. d1 cube means third derivative with respect to z of y, double derivative with respect to z of y, 2y is equal to right hand side 6. Okay, this may be given in the option or this may be given in the option. So this is about the Cauchy's differential equation. MCQs on Cauchy's differential equation. Now next part is the Legendre's differential equation. Very few sums I will be taking. As I told you, the Legendre's differential equation. In Legendre's differential equation, what happens? This x must be replaced by ax plus b. That's all. Means there in Legendre's equation, ax plus b will be e raised to z. Therefore, z equal to log of ax plus b. Now the Legendre's differential equation. Okay, it is same as that of previous one, Cauchy's differential equation. Only x is replaced by ax plus b. See, x is replaced by ax plus b. Here, the difference I am telling you, ax plus b equal to e raised to power z. There in Cauchy's, x equal to e raised to power z. Here, ax plus b equal to e raised to power z. Now, in these three substitution, okay, this is not necessary to prove. You can directly remember it. And only second order Legendre's differential equation we are going to solve. And the third order differential equation, Legendre's differential equation, is out of scope of this. Okay. Now, here, x square d2y by dx square d1 minus 1y. Okay, it happened in Cauchy's. But in Legendre's, the difference I tell you, ax plus b square d2y by dx square is d1 minus 1y multiplied by a raised to power 2. This is important. X divided by dx is d1 by, in Cauchy's differential equation. Here in Legendre's equation, ax plus b divided by dx is replaced by d1 by d1y into a1. Like this. Now, only two sums we are going to discuss. 2x plus 1. Power of 2x plus 1 is 2, power of d is 2, power of 2x plus 1 is 1, power of d is 1. This is Legendre's equation. In Cauchy's, this 2x plus 1 was replaced by x only, that's all. Now, here, ax plus b square d2y by dx square is replaced by ax plus b whole square d2y by dx square is replaced by d1 minus 1 y multiplied by a square. A square means 2 square here. In examination, this coefficient of x may be 3, coefficient of x may be 1, coefficient of x may be 2, coefficient of x may be 3, 4, 5, like that. If 4x plus 1 is there, it will be 4 square. If 6x plus 1 is there, 6 square, like that. This is replaced by 2x plus 1 whole square d2y by dx square. And 2x plus 1 dy by dx is replaced by 2x plus a is 2x plus 1 dy by dx is replaced by d1y simply multiplied by a is 2. Coefficient of x is a may be any value in the examination. Okay, this one will not make any difference here. Now, this equation can be written as 2x plus 1 whole square d2y by dx square can be replaced by 2 square d1 minus 1y minus 2 as it is 2x plus 1 dy by dx is replaced by 2 d1 by, see this one, minus 12y is equal to 10x. 10x. What is the value of x? Here, the value of x here to find. What is the substitution in this case? The substitution is ax plus b. Ax plus b is equal to e power z. Therefore, 2x equal to e power z minus 1. This one I have shifted on the right hand side. Therefore, x equal to what? E power z minus 1 by 2. E power z minus 1 by 2. This is the value of x. Value of x you have to find from this substitution. Now, y is common on the left hand side. I have taken here 4d1 square, 4d1 minus 4d1 minus 12. Right hand side is as it is. Now 4d1 square minus 4 is minus 8d1 minus 12. Y is equal to right hand side. Now I am going to repeat this step once again. 4d1 square minus 8d1 minus 12y equals right hand side. On the right hand side 10 by 2 is there, 10 by 2 is 5. Here I am writing 5 e power z minus 1 by 2. Okay, 10 by 2 is 5. Now here 4 is common. That's why we are dividing it by 4. d1 square minus 2d1 minus 3. I am dividing both the side by 4. Then 5 by 4 e power z minus 1. E power z minus 1. Now, the question was like this. The differential equation, this is Legender's differential equation because ax plus b power 2 d2y by dx square, this type of equation. This is transformed into this differential equation. Here you may replace d1 by d also. d1 is derivative of z, d1 is derivative with respect to z. For our convenience we have taken, because many times we use d for derivative with respect to x, and d1 is what? Derivative with respect to z. Now problems, 2 to 3 more problems on Legender's differential equation. The question I am going to read. For the differential equation 2x plus 3 square d2y by dx square minus 2x plus 3 dy by dx minus 12y equals 6x. Here ax plus b whole square d2y by dx square minus 2 times ax plus b. This is Legender's differential equation, and complementary factor of Legender's differential equation we are going to find. Now how to find out complementary factor? First of all, the substitution we have to do. Substitution is what? ax plus b, or here 2x plus 3 is e power z. Ax plus b is e power z, and consequently 2x plus 3 means ax plus b dy by dx is replaced by 2 multiplied by d1y, where y is d1 is derivative with respect to z, and 2x plus 3 square d2y by dx square, this component is replaced by 2 square, means coefficient of x square, d1 minus 1y. Okay, in this way we do. Now this differential equation becomes, here on the right hand side value of x is also required. The value of x you can find from here. See, 2x equals e power z, 3 I am shifting on the right hand side. This means x equals e power z minus 3 by 2. This is the value of x, because on the right hand side x is there and value of x is required. Now this differential equation I am going to transform into linear differential equation with constant coefficient. What to do? This first term is replaced by 4 times d1 minus 1y. This is replaced by this 4 times d1 minus 1y minus 2x plus 3 dy by dx is replaced by 2 times d1y minus 12y equals 6 times x. X is e power z minus 3 by 2. Now here, see, if you look at this very carefully, this 4 is common. I am taking 4 common. Is what will happen? d1 square minus d1. Y also I am taking common in this step. In order to reduce the steps, 6 by 2 is 3 e power z minus 3. Minus this 4 I have taken common, minus d1 minus 12. And 4 I have taken common, therefore 3 will be there. Now d1 square minus d1 minus 2d1 minus 3 y equals, this 4 is multiplicative constant. I am shifting it on the right hand side. It will come in the denominator in this way. So this is linear differential equation with constant coefficient. Linear differential equation with constant coefficient. This may be asked in the examination. This differential equation is transformed into this differential equation. Okay, d1 square is d2y by dz square, d1 is dy by dz, and d1 only is derivative with respect to z. Now, but here question is, we have to find complementary factor. So how to find complementary factor? This coefficient of y, we have to equate it to 0 so as to get the auxiliary equation. This we have done previously in linear differential equation with constant coefficient in first video. The lot of practice we have done on this thing. The find value of d1. To use calculator and get the value of d1. The d1 values, okay, I am recommending you to use the calculator. Value of this is what? d1 is 2 and d1 is 1. Or you can factorize this and you will get the values of d1. Okay, this is d1 minus 2 and d1 minus this will be 3 and this will be minus 1. Okay, value of d1 will be 3 and minus 1. You can use the calculator, or by procedure also you can do. The d1 square minus 2d1 can be written as minus 3d1 plus d1 minus 3 equals 0. Okay, which we have done in earlier years, 9th standard, 10th standard. Addition of these two is minus 2 and multiplication of these two is minus 3. Take d1 common, d1 minus 3, from remaining two terms, 1 common, d1 minus 3 equals 0. Therefore, d1 minus 3 again you take common, the d1 plus 1 equal to 0. So d1 minus 3 equals 0. Therefore, d1 equal to 3. And d1 plus 1 equal to 0. Therefore, d1 is minus 1. The values of d1 we have obtained. So use calculator, no need to follow this procedure. Using calculator, you can get the value of d1. And these values are these values are real and different. These values are real and unequal, you can say, real and different. Therefore, complementary factor is for real and different values C1 e to the power 3z. Here variable is z. Previously, linear differential equation with constant coefficient, which we have discussed in first video of MCQ. So their variable was x. Here d1 is derivative with respect to z. Therefore, c1 e to the power 3z plus c2 e to the power minus z. This is the complementary factor. And finally, you can write like this: the e raised to 3z. E raised to power z is this. The e raised to 3z will be e raised to 3z. Taking cube of both the side, 2x plus 3 whole cube. Means e raised to power 3z can be written as 2x plus 3 whole cube. And e power z is 2x plus 3 power minus 1. So this is the complementary factor, and this is the answer to this question. Okay, this question can be asked in two ways. Transform this equation into this differential equation. This is linear differential equation with constant coefficient, or find complementary factor, and we found complementary factor. Same thing we are doing here again. Here substitute, here a is 1. See, here a is 2, here a is 1. To substitute, we are substituting e raised to power z equal to x plus 1. E power z is x plus 1. Therefore, z equal to log of x plus 1. Because log of x plus 1 term is present on the right hand side, that's why I have written. And ax plus b. Ax plus b dy by dx is what? It is d1y multiplied by 1. Coefficient of x is 1. But 1, no need to write. X plus 1 power 2 d2y by dx square. This is replaced by 1 square. 1 square, no need to write. d1 minus 1y. And d1 is derivative with respect to z. Now, the complementary factor we are going to do. This equation can be written as d1 minus 1y. This term can be written as d1y. Y is as it is 2 sine, and log x plus 1 is z. This 2 sine z is there. Take y common. If you take y common, what will happen? Right hand side is as it is d1 square. Directly writing, minus d1 plus d1 will be cancelled, and y is common plus 1. This is linear differential equation with constant coefficient. The question may be asked like this: this differential equation will be given to you, and this is transformed into this one. Okay, d1 square y means d2y by dz square. Now here the complementary factor is asked. CF is asked, complementary factor. So write down auxiliary equation. How to get auxiliary equation? Coefficient of y, we have to equate it to 0. And this implies d is equal to plus minus iota. And d equals 0 plus minus 1i, means alpha plus minus I beta type. If roots are of the type alpha plus minus I beta, then complementary factor is e power alpha x. Here alpha is 0. C1 cos of beta x, beta is 1, plus C2 sin of beta x. Here beta is 1. Beta is 1 and alpha is 0. The e power 0 is, here you have to write z, you have to write z. E power 0 z. C1 cos 1z plus C2 sin 1z, because d1 is, this is d1, this is d1, this is d1. The d1 is plus minus I of the type alpha plus minus I beta. E power 0 is 1. C1 cos z plus C2 sin z is a complementary factor. But this is in terms of z. The given equation is there in terms of x. So write down complementary factor in terms of x now. So simply put value of z. What is value of z? Z is what? log of x plus 1. Log of x plus 1 is the value of z. C2 sine log of x plus 1 is the value of z. This is complementary factor for this Legendre's differential equation. Now the complementary factor for Cauchy's differential equation we have not found. That's why we are going to discuss one problem on Cauchy's differential equation and finding complementary factor. In Cauchy's differential equation, what we do? We have to substitute in Cauchy's differential. This is not Legendre's. Substitute e power z equal to x. E power z equal to x. And consequently, the z equal to log of x. And this x divided by dx is replaced by d1y and x square d2y by dx square replaced by d1 minus 1y. This we have done in Cauchy's differential equation. Now, this x square d2y by dx square is replaced by d1 minus 1y minus x divided by dx is replaced by d1y plus 4y. This is equal to cos log x. Cos of log x is z. Sin x, sin, what is value of x from here then? X is e power z. And sine of log x. Sine of log x is z. Means right hand side also I have written in terms of z. Now, take y common. If I take y common, right hand side is as it is. As it is, right hand side. And if I take y common, d1 square minus d1 square minus d1, and this minus d1 is minus 2d1 writing directly, plus 4. Is it? Now, we want complementary factor. Complementary factor we have to find here. Complementary factor. For complementary factor, auxiliary equation you write down minus 2d1 plus 4 equal to 0. This is auxiliary equation. Equate coefficient of y with 0. Now find two values of d1. So use calculator and get the value of d1, or indirectly also you can do like this: minus b plus minus under root of b square minus 4ac. Okay, this formula many times you use. A is this 1 and c is 4 in this. This divided by 2a. 2a is 1. Coefficient of d square. Okay, this is equal to minus plus 2 under root of here 4 minus 16 is minus 12 directly writing. Then d1 is equal to is 2 plus minus the root of minus 12 can be written as minus 3 into 4, and this 2 plus minus root of 4 is 2 and root of 3 I am writing, and root of minus 1 is iota. Root of minus 1 is iota. Okay, this we have done previously. When we solved Cauchy's differential, when we solved linear differential equation with constant coefficient, the sufficient practice we have done on this. Now these roots are imaginary and different of the type alpha plus minus I beta. Therefore, complementary factor is e power 2z c1 cos of beta. Okay, this 2 and this 2 is going to cancel. This I have not written here 2. Now this 2 I am going to cancel, and it will be what? 1 plus minus root 3i. Okay, these are the roots now. Okay, 2 cancelled. Take 2 common from numerator, it will get cancelled with these denominators too. Then e raised to power z, e raised to power 1z, c1 cos of root 3z plus c2 sine of root 3z. This is complementary factor. And in the last step, e raised to power z is x. c1 cos of root 3. Z is what? Log x. This is argument of cos. c2 sine root 3 and z is log of x. So this is complementary factor for this differential equation. Now we are going to discuss one more type, symmetrical simultaneous differential equation. In short, SSDA I am writing. Symmetrical simultaneous differential equation are of this type, dx by p equal to dy by q equals dz by r, where denominators pq are functions of x, y, z. Now we are going to solve problems on this directly. The MCQ is like this: solution of symmetrical simultaneous differential equation dx by x equals dy by y equals dz by z is dash. The four options are given. Here, symmetrical simultaneous differential equation, what happens? We get two solutions, and these two solutions will contribute the general solution of this given differential equation. Now, if you look at these three ratios, so this is the ratio of x, this is the ratio of y, this is the ratio of z. Now, in this case, you can equate any two ratios. I am equating first two ratios, considering first two ratios, dx by x equal to dy by y. Here in the numerator dx dy are present, in the denominator x and y terms are there. Okay, this is very important. When in the numerator dx and dy is present, in the denominator we want terms of x and y only. We don't want z in any case. Now take integration from both the sides. Integration of 1 by x is log x, integration of 1 by y is log y. And all the terms are log term, therefore integration constant log of c1 I am putting. If you put simply c1, it is also okay. But rest of the terms are log term, therefore I am putting log of c1 in order to get more simplified answer. The log of a plus b is log of a into b by law of logarithm. This is left hand side is as it is. Log of left hand side is equal to log of right hand side, therefore their domains are same. This is the first solution we have obtained. Now second solution, considering second and third ratio. So you can consider first and third ratio also. I am considering second and third ratio. So these two ratios I am considering integrating directly because integration is possible. The dy and dz terms are there in the numerator, and in the denominator only y and z terms are there. No x is present. You can integrate directly. Integration of 1 by y, integration of 1 by z. All terms are log term, log of c2 is integration constant. Here I am using log c1, here I am using log c2. By law of logarithm, log of a plus log of b is log of z into c2, and log of y equal to log of z into c2 equal to y equal to z into c2. So in option, these two solutions will be given because these two solutions contribute to general solution of given differential equation. This is not only the solution of this. This is not only the solution of this, but these two solutions will form the general solution of given differential equation. Therefore, in option, these two you will find. Now, the same problem now. Solution of symmetrical simultaneous differential equation. Here, the same situation is there. Only x, y, z are replaced by x square, y square, and z cube. Considering first two ratios, integrate it. Integration of 1 by x square is minus 1 by x, integration of 1 by y square is minus 1 by y, and integration constant is c1. Okay, you can throughout multiply by minus sign also if you want to multiply. Okay, you can do like that. And minus c1 is treated as c1 because general constant c1 and general constant minus c1 carries the same meaning. Then first and third ratio I am equating. You can equate second and third ratio also as we have equated in this problem. If you equate first and third ratio, dx by x square equal to dz by z cube, then integration of 1 by z square, x square is minus 1 by x, integration of 1 by z cube is minus 1 by 2z square. Is it? Then these two equations, you can multiply it throughout by minus sign, but not necessary. These two solutions will contribute general solution of this. The same problem again. Solution of symmetrical simultaneous differential equation dx by y equal to dy by x equal to dz by z square is dash. Is dash. Options will be given to you. Options I am not writing to save the time. Now first two ratios I am equating. Okay, here see, when the ratios are equated, if in the numerator dx and dy is present, in the denominator we want x and y terms only. on either of the side. But in the numerator dx and dy is there. In the denominator we don't want z. That is important. Then I am equating first two ratios. After equating first two ratios, the variables are not separated. Here variables were separated. Here variables are not separated. X and y are not separated. So separate x and y by cross multiplication. After separation of variable, take integration. Integration of x is x square by 2. Integration of y is y square by 2. After integration, you have to put general constant C1. This is the first solution. Second solution now. But for second solution, you cannot equate these two ratios. Because if you equate these two ratios, in the denominator we don't want x, but x is present. We cannot equate these two ratios. Can you equate first and third ratio? No. Because in numerator dx and dz is there, and in the denominator we want x and z term. Means we don't want y term, but y is present. Means we cannot equate the ratios further. Here the first of two ratios we have equated and it was possible. But now in other ways we have to find out the solution. So if you look at this differential equation carefully, and if you add these two numerators, and by ratio and proportion property you have to add denominator also, the dx plus dy divided by x plus y, here I have written, okay, because these three ratios are equal and it is equal to this one. I am writing equal to sign here, and that ratio is equated with dz by z square by ratio and proportion property. I have added these two. In the denominator I have to make the addition, and that must be equated with this. Then here variables are separated. See, xy is present, dz, z is present. They integrate it. The integration of 1 by z square is minus 1 by z with respect to z. And integration of dx plus dy by x plus y is what? Log of x plus y, because the derivative of denominator is dx plus dy and it is present in the numerator. Therefore, integration directly log of denominator. The log of x plus y. In this way, if a is present in the denominator and derivative of a is present in the numerator, then integration of total term is log of a, log of denominator. The same thing happened here. Next problem, considering first and third ratio. Here we have been given the instruction to consider first and third ratio only of symmetrical simultaneous differential equation. One of the relation in the solution we have to find. One of the relation is only one solution here. Considering first and third ratio. See, I am considering first and third ratio. Here y cube, first and third ratio. Here y cube gets cancelled. Then x dx by z and dz by 1, because y cube gets cancelled. Now, if you look at this very carefully, dx dz is present in the numerator. In the denominator, x and z terms are present. Okay, because this x can be written as z by x. Now separate variables. Z I have shifted here. X on the left hand side, z on the right hand side. Take integration. Integration of x is x square by 2. Integration of z is z square by 2. Plus integration constant. Okay, this is the answer to this question. Means considering first and third ratio, one of the solution we found, or one of the relation in the solution we found. So this is the answer, Now, next problem and the last one, using multiplying factor. Here multiplying factors are given. The solution of symmetrical simultaneous differential equation is given to you. Is dash. But here instruction is given to use multiplying factor. In examination, you may be given any other integrating factor or multiplying factor, rather to say multiplying factor, and any differential equation you may be given. But this type of problems are simple. Just what to do here is a first ratio, second ratio, third ratio. Multiply numerator and denominator of first ratio by x. See, multiply numerator and denominator of second ratio by y. Multiply numerator and denominator of third ratio by z. Then add all numerators by ratio and proportion property and add denominators. If you add denominators and multiply this by x, this by y and this by z, so all the terms gets cancelled. Plus 3xz minus 3xz cancelled. Minus 4xy plus 4xy gets cancelled, minus 2yz plus 2yz gets cancelled. So x dx plus y dy plus z dz divided by 0 means numerator can be equated to 0. Numerator can be equated to 0. Here I have explained a by b is equal to c by 0. Okay, these two ratios are there. Then multiply a by b by 0, cross multiplication. A by b into 0 means c equal to 0. That's why this numerator equal to 0. And once the numerator equal to 0, then take integration. Integration of x is x square by 2, integration of y is y square by 2, integration of z is z square by 2. And finally, in the last step, you can multiply by 2 also. I have not done, but you can multiply by 2 also, because 2 is common in the denominator. Okay, in this way we solve the problem when the multiplying factors are given. You may be given any multiplying factor, any differential equation. Multiply first ratio by x, multiply second ratio by y, multiply third ratio by z, add numerators, add denominators. In the denominator you will get 0. Once you get 0 in the denominator, numerator must be equated to 0 and take integration. Okay, so in this way you can solve the problem. So we stop here. Thank you very much.